Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Evan Better Presents Prison Architect. This is, of course, a nice overview of our mega prison. And, I gotta say, things are pretty good right now. We only got 227 prisoners, another 9 on the way in there. The regime is pretty much ironed out, perfect at this point. Everybody seems like they're doing pretty good. A couple of little changes I made. The regime I haven't really changed. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. I give them a bigger block of free time there. Let's fix that. Yeah, that seems right. One of the changes I did make was, let's take a look at the policy here. So I've decided that prisoners who attack staff and prisoners who seriously injure other prisoners or staff, I'm just going to lock them away for 12 hours. So most times when they attack staff, they also seriously injure the staff, which means 24 hours in solitary, plus your cell is going to get searched for that. Now you might be saying, 24 hours in solitary, what the hell are you thinking? Like they're going to come out of that and they're just going to have all their needs are going to be a mess. Well, yes. Yes, they are. But I'm trying to lock these people away so I don't have to deal with them. So, these are the same guys that constantly cause these troubles. I'm trying something different here. I'm going to see what this does. Alright, so the rest of these punishments, I've made them almost like a slap on the wrist. So you find any of this usual shit, you're going to get locked down in your cell for half an hour. At most, you're going to be 2 hours inconvenience between travel times and like being escorted to your cell and stuff like that. That's it. 2 hours of inconvenience. That's all you're going to have to deal with. So half an hour of actual punishment time. That's all you've got to deal with. Now, destruction, escape attempt, attack a prisoner, that's a little bit more serious. So, of course, I want to lock you away for at least an hour in solitary. But these two items, attack staff and seriously injure, I'm changing it up. It's more to get rid of the guy. You attack one of my staff? Well, I just don't want to see you for a while. So I'm going to lock you away in a solitary cell, which I have 100 of. I'm just going to leave you in there. And hopefully, when you come out, you know what? Everybody else will have been behaving themselves because you've been locked away for so long. You're going to come out and have horror stories of that shit. Alright, so let's see what our needs are. There's some problems. Food time. Alright, so after this, everything should be beautiful in here. Now you see that little countdown, 12 prisoners unnecessarily been searched recently? Well, that's because I did a shakedown last night. This is one of the benefits of doing the shakedown at nighttime, guys, is that unnecessarily searched prisoners, so guys who didn't have anything on them, and they feel like, what the hell, why you put your hands all over me? I didn't do shit. Huh? Pig. Those are the guys that get all upset about it. But it takes a couple of hours for that to wear down. I don't know how many. I think it's like 4 hours or something like that for that person to feel like there's not a problem anymore. So, if you search a prisoner at nighttime, at midnight, by 4 a.m., he doesn't care anymore. Do you know what I mean? So that when they wake up in the morning, at one point I had 112 prisoners felt they were unnecessarily searched. Well, now look at it. There's 9. I started that at midnight last night. So, it took like 4 hours to do the entire shakedown, which is, I'm not surprised by that. But that's the idea behind that. Just so, in case you guys were wondering. What's the story? That's the story. So, today we're going to check a few things out here. So, first things first, let's get in the laundry room. I want to see what the hell is going on there. Wait, let's see our needs. Everything's been taken care of with food. Marvelous, marvelous. Regime, give these happy guys some free time. So, here's a nice big, huge block of free time for them. They got a 3-hour block of free time coming up. The idea behind that is, of course, just so to make sure that they can get all of their other needs taken care of. A happy prisoner is a complacent prisoner. And they don't try and smash up my place. Though I'd love to see them try. Like, bring it on. Try and smash up my prison. You're going to be in solitary so fast your frickin' head will spin. One thing I gotta say is I'm very, very disappointed in my forest. I made $6,300 off of it. $6,300 off of my forest. Off of what was about $30,000 worth of lumber. Of trees planted. So, I'm not impressed with that. $30,000 worth of trees planted, I made like $6,300. So that's not an option. like I thought it was an option for making some money, that's clearly not a option. That guy's released. So what am I, what's the point of that? What's the point of planting trees if that's all the money you're making? Like, I wanted to make a fortune off of that, and I didn't make anything. So I'm going to plant one more row. Just maybe it's a thing about time. Maybe if you take a long time, and they really mature. So we're going to plant that. That's it. Alright, we're going to plant those 4 rows of trees. And we'll see just how long it takes to make... I'm going to leave those for till day 80. Or, no, fuck that. How about till day 90? I'm not going to harvest trees for a very long time. Then we'll see if those trees actually produce lumber. Or however long. It's going to be a few days. It's going to be like at least 5 days before I try to harvest those. 5 days in game time is like a couple of years, I'm pretty sure, so we'll see how that works. Let's see how our visitation's doing. Miss Cop, would you please come join us? So, at first I thought building a visitation chamber this large would be a stupid move, but almost every table has got somebody at it. So, clearly it's working out correctly. And how are you doing? Let's see. Aw, puppy. Yeah, a lot of these guys, they manslaughter, 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 and perjury. You're not a very nice guy. Your negligence led to the death of 4 other people. It's a serious problem. Anyway, let's see. So, how is everything going in our prison? Let's just take another look at the needs quickly. So we're still on some free time here. Oh, look at that. I mean, come on, guys. What can you say about that? That is so perfectly run right now. You can't criticize my prison. Once I get it all, going right, it goes really right. So what are you doing? You're working out, getting your exercise. You're getting garbage from outside the wall. For some reason there was some garbage out there. I don't really know why. Let's just erase some of this planning. There was another one right up here that was catching my eye. There we go. So, let's examine what happens to this prisoner. So he just found, there was just a fork found in his room. He's in lockdown for 20 minutes. See? That's nothing. And he gets a little bit of suppression effect. Just a tiny bit. Just enough to dissuade him from trying to do that kind of thing again. Right? So that 3 more minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and now you can go back to doing whatever you want to do. Plus you have a little bit of suppression, and you count as a deterrent. And it's not a bad deterrent. So now you won't be trying to do that kind of shit again. So, I think it's working out well. Let's see what happens to this guy. He's getting searched as well. Let's see what they find. Nothing. Alright, so you clearly have something stashed on your ass. Let's search your cell. And I'm going to search you again, because I don't trust you. You set off that detector for a reason the first time. So now he's being unnecessarily searched. That is absolutely true. But we're searching his cell because he's up to no good. Oops, someone found narcotics or needles. So you're going to be on... Yeah, see, he's down for 30 minutes. That's it. And that doesn't affect him very badly because he's still going to get out of there and have free time. Alright, so here's one of our new guys. I think this is what's happening. These are new guys. They're coming into the prison. The dog found something on him. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nothing, eh? Let's search this guy. I don't trust him. I don't know why I guess it could be that it's never going to be 100% that you're going to catch everything they bring into your prison. But, I don't know. It's strange when the dog smells something on the guy, but then they don't find anything on him. And he just got put in this room. He couldn't have stashed anything in the toilets. Now he could be. But who knows? Either way, not a big deal. The way that this prison is designed is to catch contraband. And it does a very good job at that. I mean, my guys don't, most of the time my prisoners don't get away with too much. I mean, let's take a look at the contraband screen. So in the last 24 hours, you know, it's spoon, spoon, spoon. They're always taking spoons, trying to tunnel out of my prison. That never works. I don't know why they keep trying. You can see the results from the shakedown. Fork, some smokes. It was a bunch of booze. I found a lot of booze. That's all. That's not so bad. Like, that's pretty insignificant if you ask me. Last 7 days, the choke points are catching everything just like they should be. You know? That's the whole point of these choke points. You know, is that they catch the stuff that tries to get smuggled in. That's why I have dogs at each entrance. And that's why I have a dog right here and a dog right here, because it catches stuff. And it catches stuff every frickin' time. You know, this dog patrol doesn't do very good. And I only have them there as a level of redundancy, because if things don't get caught here, then they get caught here. And this is truly the opening to the entire prison. I mean, well, not anymore, because now they can go around that. I'm going to move this dog patrol. Let's move his ass. You're not doing your job like you used to do your job. So we're going to move you. Where's most of the contraband coming in, right? Comes in right here and right here from visitation. Let's move this dog. Let's move him right here. Right here, in front of visitation. How to do this, though. Like that. Or maybe something more obvious. Just like this. Because most of the alcohol and drugs and shit are coming through visitation. Like, they can't really smuggle guns and shit through here because the metal detectors catch them. But drugs and stuff can get past. So we'll move that dog patrol right here. And we'll see how that does. We'll see what he starts catching, if he starts catching stuff on a regular basis or not. I think he will. I think he's going to start catching a lot of that alcohol and crap that keeps getting smuggled in. Because if it gets past you, I have 12 dogs, and there's what? Well, how many stations are there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 dogs, 8 stations. That's pretty good, I think. Oh, I guess we don't need this anymore. There we go. We only have max sec prisoners. Oh, there's still 12 normal sec guys left. I didn't even know that. I thought we had all max in here now. Truth be told, if you're a normal sec, you're probably in here for a good enough reason to put you over to max. I wonder if that counts. Yeah, it does. So I can actually increase my money that way, I think. Right? Shouldn't that be the logic behind it? If I brought in minimum security guys, let's stay with me for a second. If I brought in minimum security guys and then switched them over to maximum security manually, would that give me the mentality and like the demeanor of minimum security guys, so they're not trying to cause trouble, they're not going to get angry easily, and then I'd be getting the maximum grant? Is that how that works? I wonder, because minimum security guys have a very small grant, but maximum security guys have the largest grant. And obviously you want the maximum security guys because the grant is bigger. I wonder if I can do that. I'm going to try that out. Oh, no, I can't. I will have no way to do that. Because introversion, you still have to fix this. I can't scroll on this thing. See? I can't scroll down to normal to minimum sec. I can't. All I can do is keep this open because I can't see anything else. Get that frickin' fixed. Alright, so that'll be an experiment that we'll have to try. Because, think about that. Minimum security guys, maximum security money. Because that's what you'd be getting, basically. You'd be getting guys who are very nice, general population guys who don't cause trouble. and then you'd just be getting all the money for them. So that's something we're definitely going to try and find out, because that is pretty awesome. What are you doing in there? Search your cell. I don't like what you're up to. Alright, you may go. So it's still work time. Some guys should be cleaning. Some guys should be helping out in the kitchens. Gerbs. No, nobody's in the kitchens yet. Oh, it's because dinner's not anywhere close to now. I don't know if they'll do the kitchens anymore. That disappoints me if they won't. Let's see the regime. They should start helping out in the kitchens around this point, I would think. I would hope so. What do we got? We got 6 hours of sleep. That doesn't seem right. I thought they'd be in bed by 10. They're up by 5. Maybe that's correct. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Huh. I hired a few more cooks. Either way, if they don't work the kitchens, that doesn't matter. I hired 6 more cooks, 3 in each kitchen, just to give them a little bit more of a heads up, because I was finding they were, you see the last one was 92%. I want 100%. I want 100 frickin' percent of that done. I also tiled up the staff room and the kitchen, just so it matches. Symmetry, 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 you know. Make it pretty, make it work. Oh, let's hear. Here we go, here we go. Ah! Stupid goddamn autosave. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, sniff, sniff. Sniffity, sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Alright, and he's actually also sniffing all these guys over here, too, so that's kind of cool. Sniffity, sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Actually, you know what? Deployment, dog patrol, Oh. Sniffy, sniff, sniff, sniff. Let's see, did this work? Was this a good move? Where are you going? Ah! Stupid dog! So tired so easily. Hate that. It's freaking frustrating. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I was thinking maybe we could start adding I mean, we have $300,000. I mean, that's not exactly a shit ton of money because that can get used up really quickly. How's that tree? How the trees getting planted? You've planted 12 trees? Really? 12 trees. That's what you've gotten accomplished. Ugh. I'm gonna fire the fuck out of you. You're such a useless piece of shit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just change that deployment to be just right there. He's able to sniff the guys walking by, and he'll definitely catch anybody who comes in and out of this place. I like it. Oh, there's another minimum set guy. Or a normal set guy. Switch over to max. So we should have 8 left. Ooh, it's like, where's Waldo? Where's the minimum set guy? We're gonna find him. There he is. Ooh, found you. Or the normal sec guy. I keep saying minimum sec. It's funny how your brain stops functioning when you're recording, just to make me look stupid. Anyway, so we've come up with an idea here that we may definitely have to try out, which is of course going to be the let's see if we can bring minimum sec guys in. We'll do this for the future, obviously, and then switch them over to maximum sec and make maximum sec money with minimum sec behavior. I really wonder if we can do that. That would be pretty goddamn cool. Anyways, guys, I think we've got to be getting close to. We're still in Alpha 16 at this point. Alpha 17, from what I read, it won't be coming out until the end of January or later. So we'll see. Because it's what the hell's today's date? January 20 something or other when I'm recording this. So we'll see how things turn out. Alright, I'll see you guys all in the next episode.